Hey everyone, it's Kevin the Cube, and Fortnite is adding a very scary feature into the game, which is called smart builds. Now, as soon as I said that, you guys are probably thinking about all the possibilities that could happen with this smart builds feature. It's not in the game yet, but we do have some stuff in the files, some images, and what this might end up being. So, the reason why this feature is scary is because look at this. This is the first image of the smart builds. There are three different ones. The first one is a literal cube, a box, a 1x1, and it looks very similar to the pre-builds or the builds that we see on the bottom right. So basically, from this image, it's showing that we can pre-place a whole cube with a cone. So instead of placing any of these items, I think what's going to happen is you're just going to get a pre-made box like this. And that's it. That is going to be one like whole thing. And that is super freaky because, I mean, it helps people out and helps people build. But could you imagine just like building these boxes in a build fight? Like, I can already see the sweaty people even getting sweatier. I think it's going to ruin the game. Hopefully, Fortnite, I mean, if it's for a game mode, it makes sense. But in a normal game, if they're trying to switch up like these builds into these like cubes and bridges and boxes, it's going to completely mess up the game. The second image that we have doesn't look that bad, but it is, so it's a floor, it's a ramp. And then same thing on the other side. So it's like that, and I'm guessing it's like covered by this, and then same thing on the other side. Just get rid of this, and this is the second structure, which looks freaky again. And I guess it could be used to, like, you know, go over stuff. Maybe you want to get some high ground. Maybe you want to build a bridge over some water or something. But that is super freaky. Like, imagine someone just instantly placing this. That is just super crazy. And then the final build, which is this one doesn't seem that bad, but you know, once again, it's just 1 2 3, and then once again it's 1 2 3. So I'm guessing this is the third and final build. You will see like a whole 2-story box just build up instantly. And that is super freaky. So you go 1 2, and then you got that pyramid over there. So that's the cone. So they have added these 3 smart build features in the game. A lot of people are just worried whether they add this in competitive. I really doubt Fortnite is going to add this. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, in public matches, even in public matches, it doesn't make any sense. But it kind of doesn't make sense because, you know, people want to build. They want to learn how to build. So this will help them out. The other thing I'm thinking is that they added in creative, but then why would anyone want to build in creative like a map and stuff with these kind of builds? Like, it makes no sense. So I feel like Fortnite might be trying to get ready for an LTM, but worst comes to worst, they just add like these things as a pre-build, and it's just going to be super crazy. Like, you run and someone places one thing. I mean, people are just fast enough to build that. But I guess this only kind of helps the people who aren't good at building. You know, they place a instant house on themselves. Like, the sweats are going to be, you know, building mansions. You know, they're going to go around. Oh, I don't even have any mats, but they're going to go around, build. It's going to be super duper crazy. So it is in the files. We have these 3 images. Besides that, we don't have any news, any like literal no description, nothing like that. So I am hoping it's an LTM. I think it will be a fun LTM, but if it's actually implemented into the game, that's just going to be a GG. Like, look at that. Someone just does this. I think people are still just fast enough to just make a box by themselves without like the pre-build. So I think it only will really help people who don't know how to build. So it has its upsides, but at the same time, it has its downsides. But let me know your thoughts on what you think about this. If you're really good at building, what do you think about it? If you're like super good at building, do you think it, you know, ruins the game? And if you're bad at building, do you think it's going to help you out in the game? And do you think this would make you play Fortnite even more? So let me know your thoughts. I hope this video does help. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video.